So what's this one?
Look at Mommy copying me. Mommy,
It says
mommy.
live now.
This is quite a fiasco. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Now let's hope. Let's ask right away if the sound is working with the thumps.
Here's the thumps. You can hear the thumps.
Mommy,
Hopefully you can hear the
mommy
thumps.
coming out, Mama. You're happy.
Can't see any chat yet though.
Chat's loading. Yeah, we won't get to hear the thump. See them saying the thumps are good.
You gotta not do that.
Well, maybe.
Cover that, Mom.
There's always been a pet peeve of her if I slurp my spaghetti or anything.
Is it frozen?
No, it takes a while to load.
All right.
This tablet is very slow.
Mommy, help me covering.
Mom,
What?
can I have some more oranges, please?
Get some for the bowl. This is the most boring live chat ever. Live video.
You want me, Mom? You want me to like that?
We're like 10 minutes late. And I still can't see me. Are
Maybe
you
we'll
sure?
have to go 10 minutes.
One thing that's at the square.
Just take some
And
time.
you get me more.
Alright.
Okay, they hear thumps. All right,
So
good.
we got the mic on. Okay.
Sound should be a lot better now, hopefully.
Hey, Mom.
Do the kids still like Skylanders? You guys still play the Skylanders? No.
Not really. They kind
I
of.
think that phase is past. Uh-oh.
Also, we put all the
Oh my goodness.
we put all the Skylander stuff in the attic, so that's why we can't play it anymore.
Well, I put it up there because you guys weren't really playing.
Well, I was
The
gonna
chat
play
crashed, and now it's reloading. It's just like a perfect evening.
Once I was gonna play, and then I realized all the
Comedy
stuff
of
was
errors
in the attic,
tonight.
So I didn't play.
And we thought we were going to just sail on smoothly through this.
And the white one still. And they said,
Hasn't been very smooth.
Guy and the guy down downhill. I was really thinking. So I
You
got
put up a video
out.
today, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I heard me calling
2 hours
Mom.
ago.
They thought that was out of the attic.
Chat's about loaded again.
There's the guy and the guy. Can I go to my picture now?
Yeah, you can color. You can go ahead put your plate and
Mom,
stuff
I
up.
put on my food.
Are you done?
Me coming? Yeah.
I would play Skylanders if I could get them for me.
You're not going to eat any chicken Alfredo?
Yeah. I just ate one of the chicken.
You spilled a bunch of corn, baby girl.
This is the only black thing in it, so I've been.
Look at him being so careful.
My honey.
10 years later, we'll have some chat back.
Whoa.
The computer I used last time that was really good for the chat, I now have as part of my toolbox.
Oh, I
So-
wondered.
Mommy, help
I didn't remember it being like this before.
There it is. Sound is so much better. Someone says they missed us.
We miss everybody else too. It's been kind of.
Yeah, we haven't been doing a lot. It's been so busy and hectic and
Mm-hmm. Claudia's already done eating. It's been 15 minutes since we first sat down here to eat, so they're already finishing.
Mommy.
Crystal had chicken Alfredo tonight too. Let's see. Are we finished with school yet? No, we got 2 weeks left.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Yep.
Claudia Ripper dress.
The seam just came out and I need to fix it. Look at it. I keep forgetting it's
Oh
got
my
this
goodness.
giant gaping hole under it. The girls' room, we got new plugins put in and a door put on, so that's as far as
Well, we
got.
moved the door. It's a little bit different than the door just can put on. We had
Yeah.
to move the door from one spot. You got to seal up the old hole. Then I put the electrical outlets in, one for each bunk on the walls, ready to go for bunks. So we'll be doing that before.
Our next job will be to tear off
Yep.
the wallpaper and
Fix the
patch up the
drywall.
drywall.
And then the fun part, building bunk beds.
Maybe the fun part, because I'm going to paint and then build the bed.
Claudia, no.
Then I was thinking, should we do the floor
Solly.
first?
Go sit down, buddy.
So, we might need to stain the floor before we do the bunk beds too. I keep thinking of more things that have to get done before we actually build the beds. Have we ever been to Disney World or Disneyland?
Disneyland once.
No, we've been there quite a few times.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've been there a million times.
So I.
Not as many as me.
Nope, I didn't live in California, but I've been there probably 4 times.
It's too expensive, so when we go now, we go to Knott's Berry Farm because it's so much cheaper and it's not very crowded.
Thomas is working. Baby Hannah's asleep, but we'll bring her out sometime before we're done. Any big changes since Hannah was born? I wouldn't say so. Life just is still the same, just busy.
Except for Moorcroft.
Well, you get the you're ready to breastfeed moments a lot more. Before you had Hannah, that didn't happen.
What do you mean ready to breastfeed? Did I need to breastfeed?
Yes, I'm trying to say it as politically correct as possible. So much that you didn't understand me.
Yeah, I get a little uncomfortable sometimes, but nothing big in life has changed. I just spend a lot of time nursing a baby. The bunks in the girls' room, she wants to know if we're going to paint them all a different colors or different styles. They're not going to be like the boys. We can't do them like the boys. So they're going to, I think we'll probably just paint all the walls one color, but they'll still get to choose different bedding and things like that to make them their own.
They'll be a little more open than the boys because the line of sight would just be,
the room is so small. Yeah,
it's a lot smaller than the boys' room.
How's
Our dog is he's not doing all that good.
We've had Knuckles. Our dog has skin issues, so we tried putting him on steroids again.
And his skin got better while he's on the steroids,
Yeah.
but he started getting real fat because of the steroids. He
And he can't
eat a
breathe
lot.
very good.
Yeah, his breathing becomes labored.
So then we try to
So-
cut back on the steroids, and then he gets all itchy again.
Yeah,
so.
it's unfortunately going to continue to be an issue.
Were we both born in Moorcroft?
Nope, she was born in Moorcroft.
I grew up here. I've lived here my whole life, but Tom came from California.
Yeah, I'm ashamed to say.
Are we gonna garden again? Yes, we've been working on our garden. I got a ton of garden videos that need to be edited, but I haven't. I got a lot. I got a lot of stuff to edit that I've been filming all along, but I haven't got.
Yeah, I've been a little bit behind on putting videos out. It's been just so hectic and busy and things going on and.
You want to take them off? Then I want you to come sit down here and color your picture.
See all the people that enjoy you so much. Andrew's been down a little bit on mean comments, and so it's nice to see.
Don't talk like that. It's gonna make me cry.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Mommy, are you funny, Mommy?
Do you miss the Mexican food from California?
Believe it or not, I get a lot better Mexican food sometimes out here.
He loves Los
It doesn't make any
Margaritas.
sense.
Have you been back to playing Magic now since Hannah's here?
Yeah.
Sort of. Not because of Hannah, though, because the Magic shop has been a little iffy about.
Yeah, there hasn't been enough people to play a lot of times, and other times Thomas doesn't get to go because he's working.
But he has sort of been back to normal.
Yep.
Mama, this one is a lot.
No, I can't read that because it's going to make me cry again.
I'm sure there's
The
that in
chat's
I'm
catching
sorry.
up to me crying. And I'm sorry. I have been more emotional lately. I know it's the hormones and things.
You still got hormone things going on from having a baby. And breastfeeding.
Mommy,
I'm just gonna not watch you guys saying all those nice things because it's gonna make me cry more.
Mommy, not be let. No, ever not.
What's our least and most favorite things about Wyoming?
It's the greatest place on earth. It's the best thing is it's the least populated state in the country. And the worst thing is it's the least populated state in the country. So it goes back and forth. It's both things together. Not having a lot of people means people are nicer. It's funny, when I was in California, the way that we lived in a nice neighborhood and the way it was there reminds me of like it is here now, where people were kinder and nice. And if you go there now, it is not a nice neighborhood, unfortunately, and it's funny how things deteriorate, but it seems like it's isolated from a lot of the bad stuff, because when you think you might see the same person in the store the next day, it kind of makes you nicer to them.
I've been feeling a lot of appreciation for living here recently, like going to the hospital and the ambulance and everything with Hannah. Really realizing how much I value living in a place where we know everyone, and everyone that was, all the EMTs that came were all people that I knew my whole life. And I don't know, there's just a comfort in knowing that that's not necessarily specific to Wyoming. It's just that it's a small town, and so we know everybody and everyone cares about us, and I really appreciate living in a small town where we're connected with so many people.
I opened up the floodgates. So
Yeah, everybody's gonna keep me crying this whole
it's nice that
time.
there's people that. Anyways, it's encouraging to see
Crying.
that you have a good effect on people. And that's what I meant, because someone said that.
She says California loves the Mills. Tom, what's your Myers-Briggs personality type?
Is it INTJ?
Mm-hmm.
INTJ. The best one.
Somebody's suggesting a shampoo for Knuckles. I don't know. We've tried a lot of different
I've
ones. I don't
tried
remember.
so many vet shampoos, $40 bottles of shampoo for him, and it does help. Every time you give him a, I realize even if I just wash him with my Suave, it's fine. But it only lasts for maybe a day that he's comfortable,
Yeah.
and it's giving your dog a bath every day ends up being quite a chore, and I try to do it every other day, every 2 days for a long time, and it's just so hard.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we've taken him off. We still have a bunch of the steroid medicine, and we've taken it off of him. I thought maybe I'd give it to him twice a day for a couple days to get his skin going back again, and then take him off of him. I don't know. It's either he has trouble breathing and skin's good, or he itches and can breathe fine.
Somebody asked if we've ever been to Yellowstone, and I've been to Yellowstone, but as a family, that's not something we've ever done.
No, I went to Yosemite,
And
in
then
California, but not
Somebody
Yellowstone.
else wants to know where in California you're from.
No, we were from Alta Loma, Rancho Cucamonga, right by Ontario, about 100 miles from LA, something like that.
We put Knuckles on a lot of different foods, but he
It's
lives
just-
in a house where he eats. I mean, with all the kids, we can never keep him away from any sort of food.
The vet says it's an allergy, like to air or something. I don't know what, but he didn't say it's allergy to air, but it's an allergy to something that he just can't escape from.
It used to be only in the summer that he would get this way.
It's gotten progressively worse since he was a puppy, and now that he's old, it pretty much is really bad. But
Let's see, have any of your girls found an interest in sewing at all since you do it? Yeah, Miss Eden loves to sew. She has a little Singer
I know where
Pixie
Fred's
Plus
Mill is.
sewing machine, and she likes to sew little pillows and things, and she's
Corn's
got some
good tonight.
sewing books where she's always trying little projects and making things. No, the kids are quiet because we told them let's behave like we're in a restaurant tonight instead of like we're at home.
Andrea was very smart and gave them little color. She printed out special coloring pages that they've never seen before, obviously, which makes them very good. And so they're just being very good.
Tico the turtle is doing good. He's still waiting for his permanent home, but
We got all the pieces to do our new pond except for the liner, which is supposed to come tomorrow.
yeah, we're hoping this weekend that project will.
I still kind of need to get
Although,
a waterfall thing.
You know what? Dean's graduation is Saturday, and Father's Day is Sunday. So I don't know.
Father's
We might-
Day is just a day.
Well, you could work it on Father's Day. Dad might enjoy helping you with it. In fact,
I'm sure he would.
on Monday, my dad and I always go for Father's Day. So my birthday is June 22nd, so to celebrate Father's Day and my birthday, my dad and I would always take a trip together to a greenhouse and go plant shopping. So this year, one of my other sisters asked if she could go along. So now I think we're hopefully all of my sisters are going to go with us, and we're going to make a day of it on Monday. Let's see. Do the kids still play with their tablets? Yep, they get lots of use.
It's a good thing to be able to take away from them when we need to. It's a good incentive of being good.
How's baby Hannah settling into the family? You know, it's not hard anymore to get a new baby into the routine of things because we're kind of used to it. So she just does her little thing, and
She's really cute. I changed my... Oh, I can't show you because I'm recording on my phone.
never mind.
I put a live photo as my wallpaper, and it has Hannah, and if I touch her, she goes... She smiles.
Yeah, she smiles.
It's
It's so
super
cute.
I love it. But I can't show you. We'll show you on a video one of these days.
How often do I nurse Hannah? I don't follow a schedule, but she herself has kind of gotten into a pretty much every 3 to 4 hours kind of routine. Sometimes more, but last night I was miserable because I was so full of milk. I don't know why, but she sleeps about 6 hours at night, and I finally woke her up because I was very uncomfortable. Yes, these are the canned oranges, little mandarin oranges. The kids love them. Teach the older boys. I thought about teaching somebody to edit. Judah knows how to edit because he does his own videos, but I think I still want too much control apparently over it.
My channel's dying.
Your channel's dying.
Probably.
Not anymore. I'm sure people will go check out your channel now.
Look.
I mean, it's because I don't upload it.
Look, Mama.
Ah, I see. You're not uploading.
Look, Mama.
That doesn't mean it's dying.
First, I'm only doing these colors.
That looks so beautiful. We use ACE curriculum for homeschooling. That's what we've always used since the beginning. I went to an ACE school myself, so that's why we chose it, because I'm just comfortable with it and know how to do it. So, and we both worked at an ACE school too.
You can put whatever you want in the package. You don't even have to send a package. You can just send a card, or you don't have to send anything.
Let's see. Oh, hello from Carissa and Rosie in Canada. Oh, happy birthday, Rosie. It's her birthday today.
Well, happy birthday.
They've been sending us...
birthday.
Yeah. Because they send us cards like every time we have anything special going on.
The vet gave him a shot one time, which really helped, and then he almost died with a shot. Knuckles. And then he also gave us the medicine we were on recently, but I don't think there's anything you can really do.
Is Tom still uploading on his channel?
Oh, man. Yeah, I guess I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. I had a Bible study video for a long time, and I was nearly done editing it, and then I decided maybe I want to redo the whole thing, so...
Mom,
He's more...
I haven't
He
done
hasn't
it.
got over his
I haven't had-
perfectionism.
That's not it. I just don't have any time. It's like I'm working all the time, and I've been tired a lot lately. I have the video on the breadsticks. I've had it filmed for a long time now. Before Hannah was born. I need to get that uploaded. I'll need to start doing more.
Mom. What is this?
Knuckles is 13.
It's part of the boat. That's where the captain... That's his room.
Yep. Chinese food hasn't helped.
Let's see, how often does Thomas work? He works 2 or 3 days a week, usually for 4 to 6 hours each time. Does Sophia talk very much? Never
She talks
hear
all
her.
the time, but...
She said no.
I said
She's
no.
being so good in obeying to be quiet tonight, isn't she?
I can't say no.
Today I was feeling a little cruddy, so I took a bath this afternoon, and Sophia was in there the whole time, and Claudia in the bathroom, and Sophia kept telling Claudia to leave because she wanted to talk to Mom by herself. I want to talk to Mommy alone. And Claudia didn't like that.
She was on the toilet.
Yeah.
What are you coloring, Thea?
We figured no one's watching for trolls, so if the trolls are on, they can come out now.
On the other side. I just like that.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, or the tape.
Is Thomas saving for anything special?
Car.
Yep, he's got enough to buy a used car. So he...
The guy on that Facebook thing from Gillette said that someone else was trying to buy it tomorrow.
Okay.
So if it falls through, he'll let us know. But we're looking for a car for
Yep,
him.
we've been looking for him to have something to drive. So
No. This is.
let's see.
Ah.
Did you hear? How is Claudia taking to being a big sister? She loves. Do you love baby Hannah? She always begs to hold her, and she's kissing her. And today she said she wanted to smell her. She says, "Let me smell her."
Babies do smell good.
Yum.
What are you doing there, Claudia?
About the birth video, we're still waiting for YouTube to decide what they're.
Yeah.
I don't think they've even looked at it.
We talked to them. If you get over a certain number of subscribers, you get a special chat link. And so we chatted with them, and they said that they were going to escalate it, and they would be in contact with us. And they've been sending us an email saying they're still working on it, like every 3 days.
The person was confused about why it was like it was. He said what happened was rare. It basically got taken down. Nobody ever looked at it. I don't have a strike.
You don't
on
have
my
any strikes
account.
on the account.
I got no. They didn't even contact me when it happened. So there's some odd things about it, but we're just waiting. I could re-upload it, but I would be sad because all the comments and everything that everybody made would be gone on the new one. So I don't know. If nothing happens soon, we'll either
we would
re-upload
re-upload
it
but
or put it on my blog. It will definitely come back in some form eventually.
you
So
gotta try that trick with the other guy. There's the guy who watches his mousetrap videos, and he never shows the mouse getting
yeah.
hit, but then he has a link to a private link on YouTube.
I know it is silly that she says they're super graphic birth videos. I mean, just the thumbnails on some birth videos, it's like, oh my gosh, you know. So, oh well. Would Thomas buy a moped if he could?
I don't know.
I try to picture Thomas riding a moped. That makes me laugh.
What is
He probably would love it,
It's
but
a moped.
it's like a bike that has a motor.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh, like, Nacho Libre's car.
Yeah. Let's see.
They pretty much all ate already. While we were messing around with our camera problems, they pretty much finished eating.
Mm-hmm. And I'm talking, that's why I'm still eating.
Nacho Libre.
What is some of our favorite activities as a family? What is something you guys like to do together?
Bowling because we do that all the
Going to the lake and using rafts and paddles.
Bowling, going to the lake.
We haven't even done that.
Yeah,
He's looking forward to it, though. What did we do about that? I forgot. Oh, I remember now. You're buying some rafts.
We're gonna buy some rafts and to take out to the lake, and Judah is really excited about that. What's the weather like where we live? Right now, it's been
no clouds.
Very
pretty warm
nice.
in the day, up around 80, and then at night it's been
Yeah,
Still
we're
kinda
not a
cold.
cloud.
For a while at the start, it was.
Do you have a video on your chicken al? Yes, well there is a recipe video about the chicken Alfredo on my channel.
Roller coaster on a mountain. I guess if the Matterhorn counts. It's not a real mountain, though. They didn't. They said it was violated. The video violated community guidelines, which means somebody reported
They
it.
said it had inappropriate content on my thing. That's what it says.
Oh, really? Somebody reported it.
How do you build resilience with your kiddos? They seem emotionally strong. I don't know. We just talk about everything. When stuff happens, we talk about it. And
I think nothing's as big of a deal. You know, if they come in dripping blood, we're not panicking, and so we don't act like it's that big a deal, and so they naturally don't act like it's that big a deal.
Are you gonna go to Devil's Tower this year? Probably. We usually go several times during the year and hike around.
It's been a long time. We haven't done our walks or anything.
I want to go camping now.
No, we ate dinner, and then afterwards they're coloring pictures, so they're not getting in trouble.
Yes, they've been getting crazy the last few live dinners. So we
They
said
just finished their
tonight,
dinner already. It was about a half hour ago.
tonight we're gonna pretend
that
like
we
we're in a
started.
restaurant and we're gonna be quiet. And I gave them all coloring
And
pages.
these are the menu.
And then we just talk for.
Does Eden? Yeah, they have come out.
Yeah.
Does Eden like having another little sister? Let's see. Can she come and babysit? All the way from Alabama, that would take a while. We'd have to plan ahead for that.
Mom, what is this thing?
I'm not sure. Maybe you could ask Judah. He might know what it is. Do we want to have more kids? I would have as many as God gives us, so we'll just see what happens.
Mom, Mom,
Yeah, Tom's working on it.
Mom, I'm just going to make this a fun.
Yeah, we are going to do our end of the year party at the arcades, so that's, let's see, it's 2 weeks from tomorrow when we'll be doing that. I got my trophies ordered, so I get those all ready to go.
Mom, are we going to go bowling on Tom's
Austin wants to know what
birthday?
you're coloring, Eden. You want to hold it up and show it to her? Which one of the ponies is that?
Rarity.
It's Rarity, the My Little Pony. What are our summer plans? We're planning
Mom,
to go, just a minute, buddy.
I'm
We're gonna go to a conference in Oklahoma next month, and then Asher's so depressed about that. In fact, it's so funny because in their gardens, everyone's we're doing all the big square garden boxes. I assigned buddy teams to each one, and I said at the end of the summer, whoever had kept their garden box the nicest, that team could pick something special for our family to do. And Asher asked if he could pick to not go to Oklahoma.
Mom,
But so far, that's the only like big thing that we're planning. And then we're hoping to, I don't know if we'll go camping or anything like that, but at least go to the lake and go to Storybook Island and do some of our fun things that we usually do.
we should have a picnic.
No, we're not gonna speak at the conference. But I think Tom might help with some of the
They want, yeah, they said
technical
maybe
stuff.
I might help them hook stuff up.
We've never been to this one before, so it's going to be a whole new
Get to meet somebody I've only known on Facebook for quite some
Tom's
time.
excited because he's made a Facebook friend that he's going to
For
get to
years.
meet now. So,
It'll be nice.
do you feel small town life is better?
Yes.
I've only had small town life, so I don't have anything to compare it to.
I mean, the only thing different is you don't have as good a shopping, but the internet and Amazon take care of that. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, people are nicer. It's smaller. It's less crowded. And driving's better. Parking's better. More trees, more nature, less rules and laws, and
I would imagine that no matter where you live, you can still make the sorts of connections that a small town
sure.
makes easy. But there are some things that are just going to be different if you live in a big
I can go down to the hardware store and take something and come home with it, just telling it to put it on my tab.
And then we get a bill later.
Yep, and they'll send us a bill, a few weeks.
This is something that came up on my shopping video because two things that I think happen here that probably don't happen elsewhere, which is that I got a rain check for the peanut butter, and normally it has to be out of stock before they will let you do that. But I didn't want to take everything, so I can go ahead and do that. And then they call and say your stuff's here, so that was different. And then the other thing is that they always carry your groceries out to the car, unless if you only have a few things, they don't. But they always there's somebody there that will pack up all your bags and make 2 or 3 trips if they need to. And
I wanted to say that everybody always leaves so many nice comments here, and we don't read them all. We do read them. We read every one here. And we may not bring it up and talk about it right now, but we definitely will check it out. We appreciate it, and we just appreciate it.
I do like to go back afterwards because stuff goes by so fast I can't see. So I'm really happy now that they have the
Live
chat
chat.
after still there, so I can go back and look. It's the same with at the baby shower. I went back and read all the cards and everything after the fact when I had time to just sit and look at it.
Someone said, what is the conference for?
The conference we're going to is called Preterist Pilgrim Weekend, and it's a theology type conference. So it's the guy that puts it on. You're friends with him on Facebook too for a while, but we've never got to meet him, and it's a pretty small conference. So
yeah,
I think they have it playing. That you can watch it live, can't you?
Yeah, you can watch it live.
We might have to like set up some way of sharing the links and everything so that while we're there, you guys could see us maybe. See us in the crowd.
Just like you see us normally.
Yeah, it'll be just the same. We'll still be on the screen, just in a different room. If you could move into a 10-bedroom house or receive $5,000 to stay where you are, what would you do? I would not want a 10-bedroom house. I wouldn't mind a bigger house with the bigger bedrooms for the kids.
It's just
to share,
so nice and familial to have a small house, and it's just so efficient, and it's easier to take care of. And
efficient is the word. It's nice not having to go far.
Clean 50 rooms, or walk 2 miles to go to the bathroom or whatever.
One thing I noticed, like when we stayed with Papa Doug, that it was hard watching the kids in a bigger house because they're all spread out and I can't hear or see them, and it's really nice being in a small house where I can hear what's going on everywhere. And no, Israel Wayne he was at the homeschool conference we went to 2 years ago, but this isn't the kind of a conference. This is not a homeschool conference.
No, it's not a homeschool conference. It's a religious theology type conference.
We would like to add on to our house someday.
Andrew's got blue eyes. Everybody else has got brown because my eyes are powerful.
Daddy's brown eyes have dominated.
Mom.
Let's see. Hannah's in her basket. That's a good idea. In fact, I can kind of hear her starting to make some noises in there if you want to go get her. Do we ever think we'll outgrow our home? Probably not, because Thomas is going to be, our kids are going to start leaving.
Except for me, I'm going to stay home.
Except for Judy. He wants to live here forever.
We have 20 minutes until it ends.
Baby girl.
There she is.
There she is. She's just waking up, so it's kind of. I better hold her this way.
She's 6 weeks old today. I was thinking about doing some Cricut tutorials. Not that I'm an expert, but somebody. My mind is going blank all of a sudden with her name. I can see her face, but she's always asking me if I'll do them. So I still feel new at it, but I'm sure I could do that. How big is our house? It's 6, counting the basement, which is where Tom's office and the boys' room is, it's 1,600 square feet. Yeah, it's hard to believe she's 6 weeks already. Just time is flying. She's starting to find her voice when she wants to coo at us and make little baby noises and. None of the kids do any. We don't have anywhere to do swimming lessons without having to drive, or we don't have a piano. So
we have a piano that could be ours. It's all broken, but hoping to refinish it.
Yeah, Tom's
someday.
mom has one. She was going to give us a disaster. All the lids are off.
It's a disaster.
Are you doing a meetup while you're in Oklahoma? That feels so far. I would definitely not be opposed to it, but I don't even know how to go about setting something like that up. It's like a whole new thing I would need to figure out.
Maybe.
There we go. A solid maybe.
I mean, we're going to be there, so we have no problem doing it, but whether or not we want to overwhelm with, the conference with that, I mean, we can do it after or somewhere else.
But
hi, baby girl.
I guess that's something we'd have to think about. Is there people who would actually be interested? How about that? If you would be interested in doing a meetup, we're going to be in Ardmore, Oklahoma. So how about we'll start there. If anybody would be interested, you could let us know. and
He's so smiley.
we could see what we could work out.
Here's my picture.
That looks good.
Really?
Mom, I'm pretty sure this is the
Look for a package next week. All right.
Mom, I'm pretty sure this is the steering wheel.
Is it?
Mom,
I don't know where the loose went.
if we could make sure that the thing we ordered gets here before we go to Oklahoma.
I don't know, buddy. We just have to see. Can I do? I have done a few tutorial videos on doing different charts and how I put our notebooks together. So you'll just have to look on my channel and see if there's anything there that's helpful for you. We had 4 of our babies at home and 5 in the hospital.
Baby girl.
Oh, no, Pete.
Yes, Miss Sophia is starting kindergarten this September, and she is so excited. She told me yesterday that she would like me to get her binder like the other kids all have and put it in a present and save it for her until school starts.
Yeah, until I'm a big kid.
Until you're a big kid.
I've heard a bunch of people saying that YouTube's notifications aren't working
not a
right or
big-
something. A lot of YouTubers are talking about it's not
Really?
reliable.
You won't be a little
Our marker holders, metal or wood? They're metal. I got them at Joanne Fabric and Crafts. They're little metal pencil cups.
We delivered Hannah at home ourselves, so we didn't have to pay for that. We took her into the hospital afterwards because Andrea, because she was had some bleeding. I think that was $2,000 bucks. But
I definitely prefer home births. Potty training is a video topic that I keep thinking I'll get to. Miss Claudia is going to get potty trained soon, so when we do that, probably we'll do some videos about it. Let's see. Yeah, we've actually already asked ahead too to make sure it's okay if we bring the kids, because this is not one where I've seen kids before, so I wasn't sure about going to the conference.
yeah, we asked. Who did we? I think Don.
Well, you asked
Don
Don
said
Preston,
that,
and he
so.
said, "Yeah, it's fine if the kids come." So,
Yes, she is watching.
I think for Claudia, we should get a decoration that can't be
open.
yeah, we'll do
Eyes are all the
something
way
like that.
open, yeah.
The kids are coloring some pictures I gave them. They were been getting a little loud and crazy the last few videos, so we decided to try to tone it down a little bit this time. Austin wants to know if we'll come to Casper this summer.
We'll probably come to Casper this summer anyways because we always end up getting there eventually.
That's our
Oh, that's
Austin.
Austin. Well,
Yeah.
let's see. That's funny.
There's a lot of reasons I prefer home births. Obviously, cost is a factor, but that's not the factor. That's not the reason. It just, in every way, I don't know. That's a big topic to talk about in a short time, but I just definitely prefer them. We always do our live dinner on the 13th of the month. So whatever day of the week that falls on, that's when we do it.
I get the red. Get silver. Get silver. Fine.
Yeah, it could be hard cooking for 11 people, but you cook what it is, and they either eat it or they don't.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that's how we kind of get past how picky I was. Me and Andrew both were really picky.
Yes, we are both very picky people, but we're working on it with our kids.
I
to
would not be
so
alive
bad.
today if it was not for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Hi from Las Vegas. When is Solomon's? Solomon's birthday is Friday, so we're having his birthday party Friday afternoon. He's having a Minecraft party. Does anyone have allergies? Thomas has. He gets hay fever in the summer. It's sad sometimes watching him mowing and he'll start sneezing. Although it seems like he's actually kind of growing out of it. It's not as bad as it used to be. I used to have hay fever really bad too, but a few years after Tom and I got married, it just went away and I don't have it anymore. I had it from 12 to about 23, I think.
He's super cute.
He is super cute.
Do we ever get a weekend away by ourselves?
Nope.
No.
We have date night once a month.
Yeah. We have went away once I think, on our 10th anniversary we did. We're going to have our 19th anniversary here in July.
Pretty crazy. We have church in our home.
What do you got down? Yeah, he did it for pizza.
When are we gonna redo the girls' room? We've started that project. It's probably gonna be a few months before it's finished because we just work a little at a time. But
You'll be seeing some video, I'm sure,
yeah,
about it.
I've got video from that. I've got a whole bunch of stuff specific to baby Hannah and things about, you know, stuff that we've done for
Take
baby,
her.
things that needs to be edited, and garden videos that need to be edited, and homeschool videos that need to be edited. So there's a lot that could come out soon if I get to it. We do have a credit card that we use sometimes. We do owe a little bit on our house still.
We have our house, and that's it. Debt-wise.
We try to pay the credit card off at the end of every month.
Use it for computer parts sometimes.
It's sometimes, that's the thing about having a business and not having a lot of extra money, is sometimes we have to do orders for
We have
people.
to buy stuff before we can sell the stuff.
Yeah, so sometimes
I
we
have
need
to order-
to spend a few $1,000s that we're going to get back, so that's when we use a credit card. Do we think teenagers or toddlers are harder?
Probably the same thing. It's just older.
Yeah.
Teenage, whatever they do, terrible 2s is just terrible 13s.
I don't feel like,
We haven't had much trouble with.
yeah, I don't feel like any of them
all
are
our
particularly
teenagers yet.
hard.
Nope.
But are we going to watch the World Cup?
Probably not.
I've never watched the World Cup, ever. We're
Yeah.
not sports people at our house.
Not really. I used to watch baseball on occasion.
Is Hannah bigger than other babies her age? Well, she
It's
was
a strange situation because she was 3 weeks overdue.
She was 1 day shy of being 4 weeks. I mean, I was 43 weeks and 6 days when she was born, and so she was already big and
Yeah,
mature.
when she was doing stuff when she was born that was something a month-old would do. So, yeah, she's big for 6 weeks, but she's not big for 2 months or whatever that would make her.
Teens are harder. I guess it just maybe
Everybody's
Thomas
situation
is
is different.
I guess we have 3 teenagers now, but they're all.
Good.
I know. Thomas has kind of moved into a phase of feeling more almost like a friend that we hang out with in a way. Like he hangs out. I mean, you guys never see that because I never take video of that kind of stuff. But almost every evening, the 3 of us, Thomas and Tom and I, hang out together and watch our shows or play a game or whatever. And we just really enjoy having him. And Asher's excited because at the end of the school year, we're going to officially promote him to high school, and he will have no bedtime anymore. So he'll be hanging out with us
Yep.
too.
No more going to bed at 9 o'clock for him soon.
I've just so far really enjoyed all the kids. I mean, we have our moments, but
Uh-oh. What happened?
yeah, when the girls are teens, it could be different.
That's not funny. Hold her. She fell and there's a delay, so now they get to watch her fall on the video.
My mom said the same thing about teen girls. There was 4 girls and 1 boy in my family. Solly. And quiet time's over.
Don't want to.
Real Mills family is coming out. We're starting
That's
to bust
right.
out here. Anyways, my mom said that my brother was super easy on a day-to-day basis, but he got in a lot of big trouble. But she said with us girls, it was always
get
an
a
emotional roller
Howie?
coaster and difficult.
I'm sorry, baby girl.
Yes, Hannah has a double crown. She's the first one of our girls to get it. A couple of our boys have it too, because Tom has one.
Good job, Justice.
Do twins run in our family?
Justice is drawing. Good job.
They turned out nice, buddy. My aunt had twins, but
Clyde, yeah, come
there
here.
aren't a lot of twins
Come
in
here,
my
Daddy will hold
family.
Look, Dad, it's so hard.
Yes, the girls are harder. Everyone's agreeing.
Oh, okay.
How many? I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. A double crown is she's got 2 swirls. I don't know if you can see it, but her hair swirls here and here, so it kind of gives her her hair
Mohawk.
sticks up there. Justice and Eden are not twins. They're actually aside from Claudia and Hannah, they're the furthest apart in age of any of our sets of kids. Apparently, people say girls are harder, haven't met her boys, she says.
Boys' fights are more difficult to separate than girls' fights, but girls are more frequent.
The boys are louder. Mm-hmm. Not in the teenage
I've seen an interesting
sense,
switch, because we've had 4 boys in a row, and so life has been a certain way. But now we're starting to have girls get a little older, and there definitely is a little more drama.
Yes.
But it's still great, just in a different way.
Do we both come from large families? Tom had a brother and a sister and a stepbrother. And then I had, my blank, 3 sisters and a brother. Yeah. So, but Tom's stepbrother was only with them part of the time, and then his other brother had, what do you call it? Jeffrey, what did he have?
Mucopolysaccharidosis.
So he passed away when...
He passed away when he was 12.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
Calm down.
Calmness is gone. Quietness gone.
Yep. Must be time to end the stream soon.
Well, we were going to go an extra 10 minutes
Yeah, we'll go a little
started
extra
later.
since
So that
we
means
started
we still
late.
got a whole 15 minutes to go. We could lose it all together.
It's okay. It's not a big deal at all. It's just part of life, and we don't believe death is the end, so...
This she says, my grandmother had 16 children in her family and said that the girls didn't act the way they do now. They grew up respectful and there was no drama.
Even our drama is not big deal. It's not like major drama. It's like somebody stole my pen and won't give it back.
Yeah, it's just a little more emotional.
Yeah.
Everyone's sorry for you.
Back on the TV so they'll see the audio falling down.
20 siblings, including 2 sets of twins. That'd be amazing.
Wow.
Do you use do you mean like a baby carrier?
Your little wrap
like,
thing.
yeah, I do have a wrap that I wear baby Hannah in sometimes. You're gonna go to Madrid twice if you have a double crown.
What's a double crown?
That's where the hair swirls has
What
2
Daddy's
swirls.
got.
Thomas has it, and
Asher?
no, Judah I believe has one too, but his are really close together, so it's hard to notice. My friend with 2 sets of twins are close in age. They are. Her older set just finished kindergarten, and then the babies are 6 months old, so 4.5 years apart. She was a little nervous to have more kids after the first set of twins, and finally decided to have another baby, and then it turned out, she said she just felt like she was going to have twins again, so at 6 weeks she asked for an ultrasound, and they gave her one, and sure enough, there were 2 again. Have I been reading anything interesting lately? What have I been reading? I can't remember.
You read a lot of things.
I know.
Very varied in topic, so I can't really tell you.
I just read a book the other day. I finished it, but I can't even remember now what it was. Oh, I read the book on writing books. That's what it was. Because I really want to write books, and so I read that book.
How to write the
Yeah.
damn book,
Yeah.
right?
Something like that. And then I've been reading one.
That's the name of the book. I didn't say
Ironically, I've been reading a book on speech therapy, and then after there's some kind of, I don't know, comments about Solomon's speech that seemed awkward to talk about that, but and then what else was I reading a book about? I've been rereading some of my herb books. What do you do when you're nursing? Are you able to hands-free nurse? I'm nursing right now. I usually like to lay down when I'm nursing because everything's so busy. So it's a nice time to just sit down or lay down and nurse the baby. 22 children with no multiples. That would be amazing. She always likes to try to guess you're going to be able to fit everything in the cart.
I kind of got a streak going, so
Yeah, this is just for the fun of it now, just to see if he can do it.
Yep.
I'm not sure if we're gonna go camping this summer or not. I would like to, but I just don't know how the summer is gonna go. We've also talked about Tom's stepdad lives in California, and they're gonna be moving probably, and like next year maybe. So we were talking about maybe trying to go there at the end of the summer. Hey guys.
You guys, calm down.
So I don't know what the summer is gonna look like. I haven't spent a lot of time planning, and so I feel very lost with where I'm going right now. Do the kids ever stay all night with friends? Yep, and sometimes friends stay over here. Yes.
Not very frequently, but it happens.
Actually, they stay at our house more than.
We would love to travel. It's just very expensive to travel. So, more efficient to pay the mortgage.
The thought of going on a plane with all of the kids.
I want to be able to go on a plane sometime, just to be able to say they've flown above the clouds there.
Well, I'm scared about going on a plane because I feel like on that movie we're gonna lose someone dying.
No, that's not going to happen.
We watched Home Alone. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, we watched Home Alone recently.
Hey, you guys, would you please help Sophia stop doing whatever it is that she's doing that's crazy?
Yeah, I think we need another trip to California because Papa Doug is going to be selling his house and moving
To Wisconsin.
We'll have a lot less reason to go to California after he's gone. So,
Mom, how many states
you
away is
guys,
Oklahoma?
Eden,
Do we think it's hard to road trip? You guys, in every
having a
way,
video
this is
right
getting
now.
so chaotic. Stop. Do we think it'll be hard to road trip with baby Hannah? No, I don't think that
that
would
should be the
hard.
easiest part.
Babies sleep. They're easy.
The healthcare we use is called Samaritan Ministries. It's a healthcare sharing plan. It's actually very inexpensive, and
We pay
Works for-
$495 a month to another family. that needs
$495
it.
to our whole family, and that goes direct to the person. So when they have a need, like if they say today you're going to send your payment to such and such a person who just had a baby or whatever their issue is, and we send them a card sometimes, and it's very nice. Always, I don't send it. So
Do we have a family game night? Yes. You guys,
Tuesday nights is family game night. We always play games on Tuesday night.
this week we played Pit again, which the kids have really
Solomon's been
enjoying.
liking Pit.
Yeah, somebody, I can't remember now who sent it to us, but one of you guys sent it, and Solomon has been loving it, so
I was begging to play.
you were begging to play it. Yeah, Papa Doug's wife is from Wisconsin, I think.
Yeah, they're going out
so
to
they're
her
gonna
dad
go,
is poor on health, and
Yeah, they're gonna go stay so they can help care for her
Yeah.
parents, and I think that's the thing he's concerned about is the winters, because he lived here in Wyoming for a while, and he's like, he's not looking forward to cold winters again. Mary wants to say hello to Eden.
Eden, can you say hello, Mary?
How many states away is Oklahoma?
Our favorite meals.
Pizza's not everybody's favorite, even though they
She
like
says
my
hers
pizza.
is,
Yeah.
hers is Tom's pizza.
Well, thank you.
Chicken Alfredo is pretty much
Chicken Alfredo is probably a universal favorite. Everybody loves that. Are you happy about your room getting done, Eden? What are you looking forward to? The bunk beds. You want to sleep on the top or the bottom?
The top.
Oh. Are you going to sleep close to the door or farther away from the door? You guys got it all worked out already, huh?
We've been looking at different decorations and how we're gonna fix it up and fantasizing about their room and getting all excited. Anybody that wants to send us anything, our address is always in the description of videos, so you can find it there if you
If
are
you want
looking
to, and it's
for it.
always appreciated. It's a lot of fun seeing what other people enjoy.
We're gonna build 4 beds in the girls' room, and then the crib will also be in there still.
I'm gonna have drawers underneath them this time because the girls' room is taller than the boys' room in the basement. So
What does that mean?
Judah is banning people.
Oh.
No, he's putting people
They
in
already
time
said it
out.
was restricted, and then I did it. No, it's a
No, that means that he.
I don't know. What is Mentala? Do you play that?
That's that African game where you have the different compartments and you
little-
put
yeah.
rocks and different
I've
things.
never played it. I think my mom and Laura used to play it. Physically, yeah, I'm all back to normal from having the baby. I really didn't have any things to heal up from. It was all fine. So, singing and dancing.
You got 9 kids. What?
We're not singers or dancers.
No,
We're not
we're
opposed
very
to it,
clumsy,
but-
embarrassed. I sing, but mostly silly songs that nobody can hear.
I always love it when I accidentally get him on video, and
Oh,
we all have some memories of Tom being silly.
I don't think so.
What
Sully's
was
still
that? Oh,
sitting
that
right
video
here,
that we
so-
watched the other day with those people singing on. What was that? Anointing or whatever. It was so
Oh,
terrible, and
yeah.
I started it reminded me. There's some people singing very off key, and it made me think of Grandma Jane's birthday when Tom's mom couldn't stop laughing because Tom was singing off key, and he didn't mean to. But we're not good singers. We'll never be the family that has all of our kids playing instruments and going around singing.
It said message retracted because that's what
It's
you
okay.
have to delete the message.
Yes, it's fine.
No, I can take it.
How about you open the door and let the girls go play outside?
Can some of the boys beds I do?
Yeah, we sing 3 hymns or songs every Sunday.
Yeah, but on Sunday mornings
3 or
for
4.
church, that's how we always start the
Yep,
church.
we do
time to
singing and then-
So we do sing together. We're just not good singers.
No, yeah, oh yeah. It's okay to sing when there's background music and other people covering you up. We're just Christians.
I'm gonna go outside. So
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm gonna get see you later. I'm not
Tom and I both grew up Southern Baptist, but
Yep.
we don't really consider ourselves any.
We don't really like to call ourselves anything. God probably doesn't separate us off in different places, so.
There's a cat in our pond.
I want to.
There's no water in the pond, so
Yeah.
if there's a cat in the pond, it's okay. It's not drowning. Yes, you can send Eden something. That would be nice. Yeah, that's the conference we're going to is a preterist conference.
Yep, so we're preterists. I have a video on preterism. Maybe I'll just finish editing it and put it up, even though I'm not redoing it. But
Is there any place we want to travel in the future? You know where? What's her name? My mind does not work, but the lady at the library told me she's going to Prince Edward Island, where Anna Green Gables is from. So she was getting the book for her mom to read because her mom had never read it, and they were going to go on a trip.
that's fun.
And they were going to get to go to the museum, and I was jealous. I would like to do that.
I do have a video all shot on preterism, and I'm just editing it. And about 3/4 of the way through editing it, I kind of thought, boy, I could have done so many. I should have said this and done better things, but I'll probably just put it out and be done with it, especially if we're going to be going to a preterist conference. I'm sure the questions are going to come up.
Anything growing
Yeah,
up?
it is so quiet now. So what is that noise? You ever seen those videos of people like seeing or hearing for the first time with those? I love watching those, but I saw one recently where Dad hears silence for the first time, and they put ear muffs on him, and he's like, he just starts crying, and it's so funny.
I saw that
Totally
video the other
relate.
day when 5 of the kids went out to Dad's house, and then the 2 little ones were napping, and Thomas was at work, so Sophia was the only one here, and she was just like playing on the computer, and it was so quiet. It was weird.
If you click on go to Andrea's channel off on the right, she's got a recommended channels, and you'll see my channel there. It's under just Tom Mills.
Mom, can I go see if I can make bicycles?
I don't care.
Not even having a live stream right now.
Bush, but then I tried.
Yeah, I love those videos, but it's so awesome with the hearing silence.
How do we divide the chores? We have a list. Well, I have a list on the fridge where everybody's listed what chores they're supposed to do and what day, and they have to initial. And I try to ask everybody ahead of time before I make one what their preference is, so that I can try to get everybody the kind they want. But every many months I will switch chores, but for months at a time they do the same chores.
Mom, what is this?
Solly, you're such a good colorer. It's a little decoration. It's like gold. Can I let baby see your drawing, your coloring? He did a great job.
I'm not done yet.
You're not done yet? Okay.
When we were little, did we imagine that we'd have a lot of kids?
I did not. I would have called you a liar up until the time my fourth was born.
I always wanted a big family, but in my mind when I was little, that was 6 kids. So when we got married, I said I wanted 6, and Tom said he wanted 2.
Yep, I still only want 2. But I've realized each one has been a growth, and I know that's what God wants us to do. He wants us to grow the next generation. And I mean, we can take, our country is, our birth rate for our country is less than 2. So we're not even hitting replacement rate. And so I just think it's a good thing, having lots of kids.
I have no idea if we'll have any more kids or not. I would be happy if we did, but I don't know. Who knows what the future holds?
Everybody says, good job, Solomon. One says, color's better than any kid his age I know. He's over here smiling himself to silly.
Solomon has chores as far as what age we start, but his are very basic, and he's 5. So somewhere in there, but also it's different now because we have so many bigger kids to do chores. I don't need the little kids to do as much as I did when I had fewer big kids. So probably the big kids, I'm sure that's how it is in every family, started earlier and do more than our little kids probably will.
Yep. Things keep changing. Well, I guess it's over 10
it
after.
is time?
I guess it's time to wrap her up.
What's my favorite thing about baby Hannah?
That she exists.
She's so perfect and beautiful and wonderful. I love her.
She's really cute. She smiles really easy. I can make her smile at any time.
I just love her. I just love her in every way. So yeah, I'll stop talking though. And sorry I cried. Sorry we had so much trouble getting started today. But how about after the video, leave in the comments anyone that is sincerely interested in maybe doing a meetup thing when we go to Oklahoma, so that we would know if this is even something to try to figure out or not.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll be putting more videos up soon. Solomon said bye.
I'm almost ready.